Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton. Lou Gillum with your Classic 101 forecast from now through the holiday weekend. Looking for partly to mostly sunny skies each day. Highs around 85 to 90 degrees. Overnight lows around 65 to 70 degrees. There is a chance of a passing shower, maybe a thunderstorm. And some of those thunderstorms could be severe due to this heat. Then by Monday, there is a better chance of showers and thunderstorms. Cloudy all the way through Wednesday of next week with daytime highs again around 85. Overnight lows around 70. That is your Classic 101 forecast.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
I guess we better start talking, huh?
Well, good morning, Todd.
Well, good morning, Tracy. How are you?
I'm good.
I would like to pass along a little tidbit of information that you may not know.
What's that?
Tracy's middle name is not actually Luann. But
it is now.
It was funny that you ran into an audience member who asked if you were Tracy Luann yesterday. I thought that was kind of funny.
That was humor, very humorous.
That shows that we know exactly what part they were listening to when to get that information.
That's exactly
right.
We know
exactly what they were listening to.
Well, we've had a very interesting morning this morning, haven't we, Todd? Already.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We couldn't get in the building.
Yeah, we couldn't get in the building. Yeah.
We had to break in the back.
We had to burgle. You ever burgled?
I have now.
You have now. We've officially burgled WCAB.
Deputy King will be over here trying to arrest us, won't he?
Somebody seen us going in the back door. They're going to call the sheriff's department. We got a lot of neighbors around here that keep their eye on things. They might have sheriff's department over here.
That's right.
While they're here, they can do the report. I mean, that's what I say. Got an interesting phone call on the way home from the hospital yesterday.
Oh, really?
This random 704 number calls me, and you know me and random numbers.
It's funny. It's 704.
Oh, it is. You know me and random numbers.
Yes.
These scammers, I love get on the phone with them, making these guys mad.
Oh, what have you done?
So I thought, here we go. I'm going to have such a good time with this guy. So I pick up the phone. Hello. Hey, man, I need some help. I said, okay, well, what you got? Well, we come back from Asheville, and we hit the loop over here, and I'm out of gas. I was like, what? At what loop?
Okay.
And he, that Ingles and Food Line there, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I was like, there's not a loop. What? So I was in my mind trying to figure out who this was. The number I didn't have this person as a contact in my phone, but he knew me.
Right.
I think he did.
Huh.
So I finally figured out where he was. He was coming from Asheville, hit that loop. You know, you have to turn right to essentially go in a circle to go left.
Right.
And he had run out of gas. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, I know who this is. This is a friend of mine's son,
right.
Blaze Henderson. I was like, okay, I think this is him. Because it kind of sounds like him, kind of had the same voice as him. So I'm like, okay. But then I'm wondering, why didn't he call his mom and daddy? His mom and daddy's a lot closer than I would be.
Right.
So I'm just like, okay. So I call Karen. I'm supposed to go get Karen, and we're supposed to go to the fish camp. She's already got food ordered. So we're supposed to go get food, come back home and eat. Nice, peaceful evening. Done. Oh, no, that's not the way it turned out.
Oh, no.
So I called Karen. I was like, look, can you get Canyon, my son, to take you on over and get the food? I said, I'm either going to go help one of the Henderson family, which I don't think it is, or some random stranger. I said, either way, they need some help, and I'm going there out of gas.
Oh, well.
She's like,
interesting.
Okay, so I pull up over there. It's my nephew, Josh.
Oh.
From Shelby, my sister's oldest son. And I didn't have him in my contact list. Sure enough, he'd run out of gas.
Oh, boy, bless his heart. I was thinking, oh, gosh, you don't know who this is? Okay, you could be going over to an axe murderer.
That's right.
That's what my brain thinks.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea to pull an axe on me. But anyway, got him loaded up in the truck. We took off to the Dollar General. We had to buy a gas can. Got gas. Went back, got in this truck. And now, remember, Josh hasn't seen me probably since Thanksgiving, Christmas or so. So I didn't get out when I went and picked him up. I just stayed in the truck.
Right.
Well, when we go back, I get out. He's on the passenger side, so he walks around his passenger side of his truck, around the truck. I'm standing beside the driver's door of his truck, and he starts putting the gas in. He's got his girlfriend there with him, and me and his girlfriend are chatting, and all of a sudden I hear, "Dang, dude." I was like, "What?" He was like, "My gosh, you look like you've lost 100 pounds. I was like, "Close, 87. He's like, "My goodness." I mean, the shock on his face made me feel really
good for you.
So,
That's good.
yeah.
That's good.
We got Josh on his way, and he was good to go. Tried to pay me. I was like, "Dude,
Oh.
I don't worry about that, man." I said, "We're family. That's what we do. We help each
That's
other
exactly what we do.
out." So,
And you didn't even know who you were going to
no,
help.
exactly. It was, if it would have been a random stranger, I'd have still went and got him gas. That's just the way you do it. Hey, be kind. As I say, be kind.
That's right.
Be kind to each
But
other.
be cautious, too.
Be cautious. Yeah, you never know.
I've watched too many, let's see, what is it that I watch? Law and Order all the
Yeah,
time?
you watch too many crime dramas. Tracy could pull off a murder with a toothpick and make it look like the fat kid from Goonies did it.
Well, I don't know if I'm that good yet.
Well, yeah. 8 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Thursday morning. That's just a little bit of a story I thought I'd tell you this morning. Happy Thursday to you. I looked at 66 degrees outside, cloudy. Well, no, not cloudy skies. Just a few bit of fair weather clouds floating by. Heading to a high of 90 today. They said the heat index is going to be up around 94, 95 degrees today. It got hot yesterday.
Yes, it surely did.
It was thick yesterday. Getting started with our morning call around report. We'll check in with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We'll do that next.
He was born Antonio Lopez de Santillana, the son of middle-class parents in Veracruz, Mexico. Joining the military, he distinguished himself during Mexico's fight for independence from Spain. In 1833, he won election to the presidency of Mexico. Within 2 years, he declared himself Mexico's dictator. This brought him into conflict with the Anglos who had settled in a northern part of Mexico known as Texas. Determined to crush the rebellion, Santa Anna took personal command of the army that went to Texas. After the defeat of the Alamo and the execution of 400 prisoners at Goliad, Santa Anna became overconfident. And in April of 1836 at San Jacinto, Santa Anna was captured. In exchange for his release, Santa Anna signed an order resulting in Texas becoming an independent republic. While Santa Anna was in Texas, he was deposed in Mexico. Although he returned to Mexico powerless, Santa Anna took advantage of an unstable situation, becoming once again the dictator of Mexico. But an unstable situation is both good and bad. For once again, Santa Anna was overthrown. As a matter of fact, Santa Anna became the dictator of Mexico and was overthrown 11 times. Finally overthrown in 1855, Santa Anna spent his last 20 years scheming with elements of Mexico, United States, and France to get back on top. But it never happened. And on June 22, 1876, this man who played a part in Mexico's gaining its independence and losing a large part of its territory died in absolute poverty. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
11 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Thursday morning. I know you hear the teletype machine in the background there. Our emergency alert system is printing us a report there. So, yeah, apologize for that. Sheriff's Department with us this morning is Deputy Aida. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
In the last 24 hours, Rutherford County Sheriff's Office responded to 254 calls for service. The jail processed 17 arrests. It is currently housing 189 inmates. For our incident reports, we have Harrison's Tire reported breaking and entering, a felony breaking and entering, felony larceny after breaking and entering, and damage to property. Dollar General on Hudlow reported misdemeanor larceny. Crystal Hamrick from Zion Church Road reported burning personal property. And that's all I have for incident reports. For arrest reports, Tarandis Hampton from New Hampshire Street, Spindale, was arrested and charged for failure to pay child support, was issued a $500 bond. Corey Street from Cash Road, Ruffton, was arrested and charged with a failure to appear on a misdemeanor, issued a $500 bond. Darian Brown from MacArthur Street, Forest City, was arrested and charged with possession of a firearm by a felon, felony hit and run, failure to stop, and reckless driving. Was issued a $7,100 or $7,000 bond. Richard Murray from River Drive, Forest City, was arrested and charged with possession of stolen motor vehicle, felony larceny of a motor vehicle, failure to appear on a misdemeanor, was issued a $24,000 bond. Amber Ray from Bowling Drive, Lake Lure, was arrested and charged with expired operator's license, was given a $500 bond. Ariana Reams from Lake Street, Forest City, was arrested and charged with failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $500 bond. Moesha Carson from Helens Lane, Ruffton, was arrested and charged with failure to appear on a felony. There's going to be 2 counts of that, $13,000 bond. And Sherry Bailey Maccabee was arrested and charged for a felony probation violation, was issued a $500 bond. That'll be it for the day.
Deputy Aiden, we appreciate the report. Hope you have a wonderful day and be
Yes,
safe.
sir. You do the same.
Thanks. Bye-bye. 14 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Thursday morning. Moving to the 911 Communications Center next.
The battle for a 6th straight division crown is on, and the Braves are on a charge to bring it home to Atlanta.
3-1. That is jolted. Deep right center field and kiss that goodbye. 1-0 Braves on the homer by Olsen.
Tomorrow night, division rivals clash at Truist Park in Atlanta as the Atlanta Braves take on Jorge Soler and the Miami Marlins. Braves Radio goes on the air at 6:05 Eastern, 5:05 Central on the Braves Radio Network.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock, 911 Communications Center. With us on the phone is Lindsay. Lindsay, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Not going to complain for a Thursday.
That's good.
What do you have on the report for us?
So, in the past 24 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 600 911 calls, administrative calls, which consisted of 74 EMS under law enforcement, 254 Sheriff's Office, 108 Forest City, 8 Lake Lure, 50 Rutherfordton, and 80 Spindale. Under fire calls, Bills Creek had a motor vehicle accident, Cliffside had a residential fire alarm, and the structure fire. Assisting departments, Sandy Mush, Ellenboro, and SCO. Ellenboro had a structure fire. Assisting departments, Ballstick, Cherry Mountain, and Forest City. Forest City had a brush fire. Green Hill had a structure fire. Assisting departments, Union Mills, Shingle Hollow, and Lake Lure. Lake Lure had a residential fire alarm. SCO had a brush fire. And Union Mills had a structure fire. Assisting departments, Hudlow, Green Hill, and Shingle Hollow. And that is all.
Lindsay, thanks so much for reporting. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. And a reminder that our Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report and the 911 Communications report brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery. We'll be speaking a little later this morning to Rick Hauser from Jay's this morning After the call around report, catch up with him this morning, find out about all the great deals you can have at Jay's Discount Grocery.
If you need a legal consultation regarding wills, real estate, closings, Medicaid planning, or just legal representation, contact attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin at the Arledge Law Firm on East Court Street in Rutherfordton. They offer years of experience and expertise. Arledge Law Firm is your local professional law firm that really cares about their clients, and it shows. Whatever the situation you're facing, call 828-287-3338. Let the professional team go to work for you.
And we're going over to the SDO Fire District. Ruby Taylor with us this morning. Ruby, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing today, Ruby?
I'm doing all right.
Did you stay inside yesterday out of the heat?
Some.
I
have to be in and out.
I tried my best to stay out of the heat yesterday. Ruby, what do you have for us this morning?
Well, they have assisted Cliffside on a structure fire, and they also had a brush fire. And on my birthday calendar, I got Jacob Ezel having birthday, and hope he has a nice day. And the signs are in the secrets today. And that's all.
All right, Ruby. Hope you have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Ruby Taylor with that report from the SDO Fire District. Tracy.
Woody.
I got a surprise for our listeners.
Oh, what's that?
We have acquired a brand new, can you call it a brand new?
I don't know what it is.
Reporter.
Oh.
From Polk County.
That is right.
Yes.
Forgot you told me that.
Yes, we do.
Is he starting today?
No, he will be starting Monday.
Oh.
I told him we'd give him time to get his vocal cords adjusted.
Sharpened up.
And what's funny is if a lot of you listeners out there who have listened back when the days of Jim Bishop, you'll know the reporter.
Yeah.
Oh, a friendly face, a friendly voice. Get to catch up with an old friend. And no, it's not Jim Bishop.
Oh, let's see. I could give a little hint. Should we
can't.
give a little hint?
Roses.
Roses. Roses.
I bet y'all know who we're talking about. He's going to join us on Monday morning. For those of you who don't know, we're going to keep you in suspense until Monday. You have to join us right here on the Trod and Tracy Show from 7 until 8 every morning at Classic 101, and you will be the most informed people in the county.
You'll be so, yeah. You'll walk around, you'll go, wow, I feel so much smarter today than I did yesterday. Just by listening to them.
You'll definitely get a laugh out of us.
Exactly.
I hope so anyway. 19 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to head to Chris Melton, Chimney Rock Fire District next.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
7:20 on this Thursday morning. Chris Melton with us from the Chimney Rock Fire District. Chris, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. How are y'all?
I'm doing pretty good, Chris. Having to hold real still. He's in a bad spot. He's going to have to hold real still. Chris, how's everything going up that way this morning?
Doing good. Can't complain.
Have any calls from the fire department or anything like that? Nobody causing no mischief?
Well, Bills Creek and Lake Lure were responding mutual aid with Green Hill to a structure fire yesterday. And then Bills Creek and Lake Lure were responding to a medical call. And that was it on the call report.
All right, Chris. Nothing else. We talk to you again tomorrow.
All right. Have a good day.
Have a good one. See ya. Chris Mel with that report from the Chimney Rock Fire District. Short and sweet up there this morning. Not a whole lot going on. Like mutual aid is a good thing. Sometimes you get a lot of fire departments going and helping out and getting things took care of quicker. 721, 66 degrees outside Thursday morning, and you are with us here
Todd,
live in the Blue Room. Tracy.
do you know anything much about crows? You know, black crows?
Oh, yeah, they did that song, She Talks to Angels. That's a good band.
Okay, now I'm not talking about the band. I'm talking about...
Oh, you're talking about the
Did you know
actual
that
birds.
crows often hold grudges against people?
I absolutely believe that.
Crows are excellent at recognizing people's faces and are able to remember people for a long time, depending on how nice you are to them. While crows can tell us apart, we would find it difficult to distinguish one crow from another. And why? I've wondered before when I've been passing by these little crows that sit up there on those.
Oh, yeah.
Have their little noses turned up, and I
Looking
think,
down at you. There she
what's
is.
their little attitudes?
There she is, guys. That girl threw a rock at me yesterday.
I do not know where they get their sources from, these people, but I don't know how they know that crows can hold grudges, but they do.
I mean, if you've got a
Well-
Caesar Milan, a dog whisperer, I guess somewhere out there's a crow whisperer.
If you have a garden, they've probably just gotten their feelings hurt all those times where people have run them out of their gardens and shot BBs at them.
Or shotguns. I mean, we are country folks.
I thought
so
that was very interesting.
crows can hold a grudge.
Huh.
Who knew that? Years ago, there was a comedy team that my dad listened to back when he was a kid. I mean, this is in the days of the old Victrola records.
Right.
You know, the big needle and the big horn. It was called Three Black Crows.
Uh-huh.
And it was, I think it was three black guys, and they just talked, kind of like Amos and Andy.
Right.
And one year for Christmas, I found him a whole record set of the Three Black Crows. It was on like 5 records.
Uh-huh.
And we got, actually, my grandmother had a Victrola.
That is awesome.
So we played them. That's some funny stuff.
Wow.
He said, that sheriff's got a gun that'll shoot you 2 miles away and throw rocks at you. That was so, I mean, they were talking about being in jail, and, you know, it was hilarious. That's great comedy.
Yeah, I would love to see a Victrola.
That was funny. I don't ever know what happened to her Victrola. Oh, well, it was funny, but I still, Dad passed away, and I kept those old records, so I got them at home there somewhere,
and nothing to play them on.
Nothing to play them on. 7:24 Thursday morning, and we're going to head up to Deverne Upton. Well, over to Deverne Upton in Bostic after this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
25 minutes after 7 o'clock, Deverne Upton with us from the Bostic Fire District. Deverne, good morning.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Bostic. We have a temperature of 66 degrees. Fire department had no calls. We have one anniversary, Don and Nelda Melton. They have been married 60 years. So we want to wish them a happy anniversary. Fine people. And food boxes will be given out at Washburn's Outreach today from 8 to 12. And don't forget to go by Bostic Floors. She has candles 50% off and ferns $10 a piece. And then going up to the drop-in and get your meat for July the 4th. And hope everyone has a wonderful day.
You do the same, Deverne. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Have a good one. Stay calm.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Deverne Upton with that report from the Bostic Fire District. Atlanta Braves baseball. Braves came out. They look like they played the Twins 3 games Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 4-1 Braves on Monday. They beat the Twins 6-2 on Tuesday and shut them out last night 3-0. Braves will be off today back in action tomorrow. They'll be playing the Miami Marlins. 6:05 airtime for that. 7:20 first pitch. That'll be a afternoon game on Saturday and Sunday. 2:55 airtime on Saturday, 4:10 first pitch, and for Sunday, 12:20 airtime, 1:35 first pitch on Sunday. Braves back in action tomorrow versus the Marlins. So stay tuned for all the action from the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
You will always save money when you shop at the Drop-In Food Store. This month, get a Monster Drink 16-ounce, 2 for $5. Limited edition Dale Earnhardt Jr. Sundrop can, $1.59 or 2 for $3. 28-ounce Body Armor Drink, buy 2, get 1 free. And now at the Drop-In Food Store, get their lunch special, everyone's favorite. The breast box with 6 wedges and a roll for only $4.99. Eat good, save money, only at the Drop-In Food Store. Your hometown convenience store since 1981. Come on, drop in.
That's right. It is definitely a Monday morning on a Thursday morning, right before Friday morning, right here in the morning show, Thursday morning. Is that enough? Did I get it covered?
Yeah, you did.
27 minutes after 7 o'clock. Robbie Samuel with us from the Mount Vernon Fire District. Robbie, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are y'all this morning?
Oh, we're doing good. We had to break in the back door. Well, no, we actually had a key to get in.
Well,
we thought we were going to have to resort to violence.
And then as soon as we walked in, I went to my office and put everything down and turned over a big glass of tea right into my shoe.
Oh.
So now I have sticky shoes.
Oh, man. It wasn't like the spilling mess, is it?
I know it. It's still laying in there. I got to go clean it up here in a minute.
I don't even want to do this. I don't even want that tea.
Well, at least tomorrow's Friday, so maybe tomorrow will make up for it.
I might have said a choice word when it spilled.
How dare
I'll say a bonus word.
Those are called bonus words.
I probably would have too. Probably been more than one, if you want to know the truth.
You're right. You're right. It's true. It was.
Oh, man.
Are y'all about ready for fireworks?
I believe so. I believe everything's ready to roll.
Now, who's sponsoring that? Is that put on by just the town of Rutherfordton?
As far as I know, it's just a town, yes.
Oh, okay. Somebody had asked me, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, as far as I know, it was just a town. That's just their thing they're wanting to do, and they probably have had some sponsorships because they do get those from folks and from businesses, but as far as knowing any names, I have no clue.
So the setup on that, will y'all be set up on like a flatbed trailer? Is that what you'll set it up on, or are you just going to set it out there on the ground? Or
they set it on the ground. They set up these mortars, and they tie them together. It's a pretty neat little setup that these companies have now, and come out and do it. It's real quick. It ain't like the old ways where you had to dig the holes and put the mortars in the hole yourself and set them, make sure that's fine. But these actually sit on the ground. They tie together, and once they start loading them, everything's tied together. And like I said, it's all.
Now, are y'all going to be the one firing that, or is that the company going to become doing that, or?
The company comes and does it.
Okay.
Yep, they come and do it now. The fire department will be there for like standby for any type of spot fires or anything like that. But they handle it all now. It's become like anything. You know, you used to the smaller guys could do some things like that, but now it's just got so. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It's just. You know how it is. You just got to have somebody to do it that says they're professionals. How about that?
It's got so high tech.
That's true. You got to always have professionals now. Forget the little hometown people. We're just little peons anymore, aren't we?
That's right.
Well, they used to have to get certified to do that, and had to go to a class, and you know.
Oh, really?
Yep. Had to learn how to shoot.
You still have to.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, you still have to, and you can do it. I mean, as a citizen, like if you wanted to do it now, you could talk to this company, and they could tell you how to get hooked up with the class and what it may cost, and there are job opportunities to do it. You know,
I'll tell you what, this time of year, you'd have great job opportunities out there because everybody's wanting to shoot fireworks. You may have to travel and set up, but hey, there you go.
That's right, but. like I said, I don't know what it pays, but it might pay good enough. Might be worth your while. You can't never tell.
Might be. You'll be busy from now until the 4th anyway.
And then at New Year's.
And then at New Year's, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people do Halloween, Christmas, and stuff like that. So.
I think Chris at Lake Lure said that they were at Christmas. They were going to do the fireworks. Yeah.
Actually, I saw a thing yesterday. They were going to be launching them off the beach on.
Oh, really?
Someday. I shared that.
On someday.
Well, I shared that, and I don't remember. I just remember seeing that it was going to be Lake Lure was going to take part in it. See if I can find that right quick. Yep, Kiwanis Park in Rutherford on June the 30th. July 1st, Lake Lure Beach and the Owl Stadium. July 3rd, Owl Stadium and Rumbling Bald. And July 4th will be Main Street in Columbus, North Carolina. So that's your fireworks for the weekend.
That's right. If anybody didn't catch that, call us here back at the radio station, and we'll be glad to give you those times and places again.
Yeah, and if you missed that one, I'm sure the Owls will do another one. They do like 3 or 4 a year, it seems like, during their season. So I know they already had one fireworks show.
Already had one. They'll have one during the, like I said, during the game Saturday night. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like there's going to be some big booms and bangs through the weekend. People didn't think there's going to be quite as much, but I didn't realize. I'm glad Lake Lure's still going to do them. I know they talked like they wasn't going to. I know Fairfield's not going to, so. But at least somebody's got something going on up the mountain anyway.
That's right. That's right. Robbie, anything going on in Mount Vernon today?
Not a whole lot. The fire department, Hutbo, they assisted Union Mills with a possible structure fire yesterday, but they ended up getting canceled. It was a dryer that smoked up the house, and Union Mills canceled all the responding mutual aid departments. And Rutherford, it was a good day for them, so hopefully they can carry the tradition today. And other than that, with the fire departments, that's all I got. And like you said, the fireworks show will be this Friday, starting at dark at Kiwanis Park. It'll be right there on Green Street, Second Baptist Church. Come out and enjoy it. Enjoy live music. The 74 Jazz Band will be there from 8 to 9. But that's all I got. I think everything's just kind of calm and cool right now. Well, not so much cool, but it's calm. How about that?
Tell you, it's calm. I don't know about cool. All right, Robbie, we appreciate the report. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you again tomorrow.
All right, sounds good, and I hope y'all do as well.
Thanks.
Thank you. Take care, Robbie.
Bye-bye.
Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. We're going to move over to Sue Price, Sunshine, Cherry Mountain after this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
7:34 on this Thursday morning. Sue Price with us from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning. Another beautiful morning over here.
Oh, yes.
It is.
It's going to get hot today, though, they say.
Yep, I would stay inside if I was.
I plan to.
My son was going to go down and I've got put some shocks and springs on the back of my Trailblazer, and my son backed it into the building, and he called me. He said, Daddy, he said, it's too hot down here. I was like, open the doors and turn the fans on, get some air circulating in there. And I said, when I come home, we'll go down there. Well, they had to leave, so he shut the doors, but he left the fans on. And I walked in there, and I was like, nope. It was like an oven in there. I was like, nope.
Fans sometimes sometimes when it's so hot, they still don't
I
help.
think I need to put me a big exhaust fan in top and get the air out of there. I have to work on that.
I think today by 4 o'clock it's supposed to be 89.
Heat index probably up around 90, I would guess.
Yeah, probably so. It's probably much hotter.
So anything happening over in your area?
It's summertime.
That's right.
That's it. That's what we've been waiting on. And everybody's been going, well, are we ever going to get out of spring?
See, we're lucky because we're usually a lot hotter by now.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Be careful. Don't want to jinx us.
Well, I don't have a lot to report this morning. Didn't have any calls from the fire department. The only birthday I have is on First Broad's calendar for Amy Lavender, so I hope Amy will have a good day. And we hope anybody that's celebrating will have a good day on their special day and enjoy it. And there'll be 2 more nights of the Bible school up at Fairview, and I understand they've been having a good crowd, so that's good. Gives the kids something to do, and I always enjoyed Bible school. And so far, that's the only announcement. I hadn't had anything come in, so if any of the churches or anybody has anything, just let me know, and I'd be glad to put it on. But
Is Eva still doing okay?
yeah, she's doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Doing good. So I hope that doesn't happen anymore. That was scary.
No, I bet it was.
Well, I hope y'all will have a good day and try to stay cool, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
You too.
All right, Sue, have a good one.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. If you come visit us this morning, you're probably going to have to knock on the front door, and someone's going to have to go out the back door and come around and talk to you because the front door lock's broken. We're going to have to get somebody out here to check on that and fix it this morning. Tracy broke it yesterday when she left, and that was that.
Yes.
But you were the last one out, right?
I was, as far as I know.
Unless somebody tried to break in, I mean.
I don't know. It locked so easy.
Oh, yeah.
I even pulled on it to make sure it was locked.
It's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah, I don't know.
7:38 or 22 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock, we're going to move over to Tina White in the Shingle Hollow Fire District after you hear about our friends from Wayne's Lunchbox.
Wayne's Lunchbox can satisfy the pickiest of eaters at lunch or dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it. You can enjoy salads, sandwiches, a limited meat and veggie menu at lunchtime, and then for supper, your choice of a meat and vegetables. And Wayne's will be serving breakfast for supper the first of each month. Call on Wayne's for any catering event that you may have, offering catering service, so stop by 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call 828-395-2225. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2, for supper, 3 until 7.
Yeah, well, other than the door's broken and the radio station here, so.
Oh, yeah, I mean, just.
and tea in your shoe?
And I got tea in my shoe.
Yep. She did save the biggest part of it. Is that the same tea?
Yeah, it's the same tea. But see how much is missing?
Yeah.
It didn't look like that when I walked in.
So the remainder of what's in that cup is in your shoe. But hey, other than that, great morning, right?
It is a great getting up morning.
So many things to be thankful for this morning.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Well, it is pretty up here in Shingle Hollow this morning. Fixing to go out and water some plants because it's going to get hot again today. Feeling a lot better. Thanking God for that. Let me see. What do I have this morning? So we have 2 anniversaries. One for Dale and Lisa Brown and Robin and Paul Lehman. Hope they all 4 have a wonderful anniversary. It's a great day to have an anniversary. The fire department assisted Green Hill last night with an industrial fire. They got that put out. And July 7th at the White House Community Clubhouse, Scott Haggert's going to be singing, 7 p.m. Plan on coming out to that. And Robbie made the fireworks sound so good, I think we're just going to load up and go to Rutherford and listen to some jazz music and watch some fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to. I love jazz. I love that kind of music, and I think that's just going to be fun. I hope the weather will be like this, beautiful.
Oh, you mean hot and sticky?
Yeah. Yeah, like hot and sticky.
That'd be great.
You can't have a good firework on a good summer night if it's not hot and sticky, and
That's
you're complaining that, if it wasn't real hot and sticky, just think about how wonderful it is when fall finally gets here.
Right, so we can enjoy these.
Yeah, you got to have the sticky, hot and sticky, so you can get to good old fall. Because by August, we're always saying, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for fall.
I see people already posting I don't know.
Pumpkin spice?
Yeah, pumpkin spice and the leaves are orange. I'm like, get out of here! Come on. I like fall and all, but come on, let's enjoy what we got here.
Let's enjoy this heat. Well, I'm I'm enjoying it because of course, y'all have heard me brag about Brittany having a swimming pool. Honey, I'm the other half. Well, I'm getting to live the other half a little bit, I guess. Having a pool, it's nice.
So, Tina, let's tell us about how we don't have pools in Shingle Hollow. And
Well, I have some great neighbors, some great community members that let me come over and swim and take the day. So I'm
see, I don't like none of
thankful.
y'all. I don't like none of y'all now. I'm not calling y'all anymore.
No, you can come to Brittany's.
I'm not calling y'all anymore.
Pools are hard to take care of, though, Todd.
Yeah.
There's a lot of responsibility, expensive, and cleaning them. But it's just one of those.
I don't know how true this is because I've never owned a pool. I had a friend of mine who had a house with a pool, and actually, I've got a couple of friends with. One of them would close his pool up. End of the year, he would do the shock treatment, cover it, and all that. Well, I went over to a friend of mine's house, and this was like November. His pool was still out there just running.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you not covered the pool? He said, honestly, it's cheaper just to keep it open. Keep the chemicals in it checked, keep it clean. He said it's cheaper to keep it open and keep it running all year round.
They didn't cover their pool. They moved in last October, and about when it's time to start covering them up and everything. But they just left it. They didn't cover it at all, and it was just got turned ugly green.
Yep.
And
he said by the time you cover it and open it, and then have to put all the chemicals in it and wait and then check and chemicals and. He said it'd be easier just to maintain it throughout the year and just keep letting it roll. And he made a good point. So I was like, okay.
I've never had a pool, so I don't really know all the upkeep, but I've heard it's hard work, Tina. I have heard that.
It's hard work, and I have seen both people who cover and people who leave it uncovered. And one of the things that I remember, a little lady down in Ellenborough, she said that she even in the wintertime, she likes to go out and sit by her pool and just listen to the water. And I'm thinking, well, I'd have to have a big furry blanket or something.
I'll tell you what, if you had if you had a mechanism to heat the pool water, go out there in the winter and swim in that warm water, boy, that'd be good.
Or if it would get cold enough where it would freeze deep, you could go ice skating.
No, you won't do that. That'd ruin you. That would ruin your pool. I think that would take care of your liner. Just rip it right up and be done with it.
It probably would, but think about how fun that would be.
Go ahead and add sea salt, and you could open, charge admissions.
That's right.
Well, y'all were talking about fireworks. I'm going to go back to those fireworks. You remember when we were younger, there wasn't all the rules and regulations with fireworks, and people got hurt. So I'm so thankful that they do have rules and regulations on these fireworks nowadays. But what beautiful, they'll turn over and shoot into the crowd or anything like that. So I'm thankful that they do have some stricter rules and regulations.
Been there and done that.
What did you do?
I turned a bottle rocket over and shot it over some people's heads at Lake Lower and caught a field on fire.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Did you go to jail for that?
Oh, they never caught me. Who shot that firework? I don't know. Some rogue people run by here and was just throwing fireworks out.
Oh, my goodness. You're right, Tina. Those things can be really dangerous.
But they are fun.
They are beautiful.
Well, I think that we're just going to enjoy each other up here in Shingle Hollow this beautiful day and look out for each other and be kind. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right, Tina.
You too,
Thanks.
Tina. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. We're going to move on over and check in with Brenda Kelly next.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street,
We are
46.
patiently waiting the arrival of Brenda Kelly on the phone this morning, and there she is. As soon as I said that, Brenda Kelly, good morning.
Good morning. How are you on this tremendous Thursday morning?
I am doing
We're
wonderful.
doing fabulous. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Y'all talking about it being hot. It's cooler now than it will be this afternoon, though, so you can say it. But it's a cool morning.
That's right. It's definitely going to be cooler this morning than it will be this afternoon. I mean, like, even at 7 o'clock last night, it was still sticky.
Yeah.
Like you could cut the air.
I open my front door and back door and raise the window over the kitchen. There's a breeze blowing through, and it feels good.
I bet you $1 million, though, my mama could be sitting outside in all this heat, and I guarantee she'd look over at me and go, well, I'm chilly.
Well,
or have a blanket.
I'm right along with her because I'm cold-natured.
Oh, bless her heart. She freezes.
To death. It's nothing.
She does. She sits on one side of the couch. She's freezing. I'm sitting on the other side. I'm sweating. So we're gonna have to get another thermostat couch or something.
I
don't
hear it
know.
all the time. Turn that air down. I'm like, nope, I'm not. You better cover up. Is all I can tell you.
That's why y'all got plenty of blankets, ain't
That's right. Get you another blanket on the pile. Is all I can tell you. Or go outside one. You won't be cold long.
Yeah, that's right. But well, let's see. I've got 64 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays, any anniversaries. I don't know of anything going on. It's just short, sweet, and quiet, and everybody's getting ready for the 4th of July, I reckon.
That's right. I got me a hat yesterday.
Well, good for
I
you.
Sure did.
What kind of hat did you
wasn't
get?
Wasn't at Walmart.
Oh.
my wife went over and looked, and they didn't have any.
Okay.
So I contacted a friend of mine who used to sell them for the Republican Party, and I knew they'd had some extra.
Yeah.
He had one left.
How
I was
about
like, well, you
that?
gotta have it. American flag cowboy hat. So.
Yeah, we're decking out Monday when we come in. We're gonna,
I hear you.
we're gonna have a little.
Do y'all still have the flagpole out front?
We do. It's
And so you can fly the flag.
yeah, it's flying now.
Oh, okay. Fly Old Glory.
That's
yeah,
right.
buddy. Whew, I love them. I love flags. I think they're beautiful flying.
Yeah.
And I may be a little bit biased, but I've seen flags from all over the country, or all over the world from different countries. They don't nothing beat the red, white, and blue of the
That's
American flag.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful flag.
It
I
really
used
is.
to tell little man when he was little, his birthday's on the 3rd of July, and I'd say, it's red, white, and blue, and I love you.
Oh.
I even ordered me an American flag shirt so I could wear it in
Good
here.
for you.
Got me a
Oh,
hat.
goodness, you're going to be all decked out, ain't you?
My underwear is going to be red, white, and blue.
Oh, that's too much
My
information,
socks.
Todd.
I didn't even drape a flag across me. Just walk in.
There you go. Just here comes Mr. America.
That's right.
Everybody will be lined up over across from the radio station.
Y'all ought to get a parade to going out there on Whiteside.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a two-man parade right here in front of the studio.
I hear you.
Me and Tracy going to parade up and down in front of the sidewalk
you
here.
you got to get your door fixed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, got to get that door fixed.
I think we need to arrange a parade next year for the 4th of July downtown Forest City.
I think that
Yeah,
would be
that would be
awesome.
nice. Yeah.
That would be wonderful. I mean, think about just
Get all patriotic.
patriotic songs. Just make me want to just cry.
Yeah.
They're so emotional.
It gets the American pride swelling up in
Yeah.
you. You know what we need to go back to?
What?
And I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm not saying this to be mean. But we need to go back to September the 12th, 2001.
September 11th.
September the 12th.
Oh, well, the
Because
day
the
after.
day after that, everybody, you saw flags
That's
everywhere.
True. Yeah.
There was no
People in
hatred.
churches praying.
Yes, exactly.
It really was.
We need to go back and do September the 12th again and do that all over again.
Yeah.
Who is it y'all have on? Bill O'Reilly?
Yeah.
And he said something this morning about how church attendance has went down, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
has.
Yeah.
And I when I think back to 9/11, how people was anywhere praying. It didn't have to be at a church. It could be at the steps leading up to it, and people was praying and meeting in the church and stuff. And how quick we forget.
We put aside our
true.
prejudices, our hate, for just a little while there. And we all came together as Americans because cars have these little flags on their windows. Every car you saw had a flag.
An American flag.
American flag. We need to go back to that and do that every day.
That's right. We need to get back to our roots.
It's hard to believe where we are now.
I know.
Oh, gosh, it's unbelievable where we are now.
It's crazy.
It's heartbreaking.
But the Bible tells us that there will be a great falling away, and I think we're in that time.
Oh, I believe it, Brenda.
We are seeing Bible prophecy coming to light, and nobody realizes it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think those of us that still go to church and read our Bible and study, we realize
that
we are just a handful compared to those that don't.
That is so true.
So, but anyway, if Jim was still on, I'd say, okay, you sing a song, and we'll take up the collection.
Tracy, go ahead and turn in your book to page 355. Give us two stanzas of How Great Thou Art. Brenda, if you would, pass around the collection plate.
But anyway, y'all better go to Edinburgh and check on Luther Sweet thing, see if he's okay.
We'll do it. Have a good one, Brenda.
Okay, catch you later.
You stay cool today.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Brenda Kelly from Union Mills, and we will check on Ellenborough this morning. Luther Gillikin.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
7:52 on this Thursday morning. Luther Gillikin with us from Ellenborough, drinking coffee, enjoying a biscuit, watching the world go by, and couldn't be any happier. Luther, good morning.
That's the way it started the day. Started off right, but cut off one hand, something neat in the other hand.
That's right.
It's the way to get it. But it's quiet down this morning, not a whole lot going on. They got a little excited down at the fire department yesterday. Gee, they had 4 medical calls, had 2 lift and assist, had 1 structure fire. They went down to 60 Cliffside on a structure fire down there, but they quiet this morning, nothing going on. Everybody's just trying to get the biscuits and head on out to work. So that has happened to here. You have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care now.
Bye-bye. Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenborough Fire District. Let us know what's happening down around the big town of Ellenborough. Folks, let me tell you about Grady B's, our birthday sponsor here at Classic 101. Grady B's is the headquarters for those delicious donuts, orange twist, Long John's, cream-filled donuts, or you can get just a plain old traditional glazed donut. Enjoy a delicious fresh sub sandwich for lunch, or if you don't want the bread, you can get that on a salad instead. For birthdays, showers, or any occasion, call on Grady B's for their delicious cakes or petit fours, open Tuesday through Friday 9 until 7, Saturday 9 until 6. Closed on Monday. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. That's Grady B's. Birthdays or anniversaries, if you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, 287-3356. We're going to have a party in your honor and give away a special prize this morning.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
In his book, The Anatomy of an Illness, Norman Cousins relates an instructive story of Pablo Casals, one of the great musicians of the 20th century. Cousins describes Casals on his 90th birthday. His arthritis and frailty were so debilitating that it was almost unbearable to watch him begin his day. Shuffling, stoop-shouldered, and head bent forward, Casals made his way to the piano. His swollen hands and gnarled fingers hardly looked capable of playing this much-loved instrument. Regardless, Casals, with great effort, located himself on the piano bench and stretched his stiff fingers toward the keys. And then what appeared to be a miracle happened. Casals began to be transformed. The stiff and swollen fingers, the bent back, and the sleepy appearance began to take on the look of someone years younger. As he played a rendition of Bach and then a Brahms concerto, his fingers raced across the keyboard. His whole countenance changed. As he walked away from the piano, he stood taller, walked without a trace of a shuffle, and took time for a morning stroll on the beach. When you find something you love doing, it can transform every part of your being. If life has become mundane and dreary, find something you love to do and do it with all of your heart. You will be amazed with the change. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living.
Birthday. You're a little late there. Happy birthday today to Zoe Rumfeld. She's 9 years old today from Ellenboro. Zoe, you are our winner of the cupcake courtesy of the Whistle Stop Bakery over in Boston. Go over there and see Miss Selena and the fine folks over there and pick out your birthday cupcake and enjoy. Compliments of Classic 101 and the Whistle Stop Bakery. Birthdays and events throughout history on this day. In 1919, Slim Pickens was born. Remember that cowboy actor? I love Slim Pickens. He was so funny. Yep. 1943, Leva. Lord have mercy. Little Eva.
Oh, okay.
Everybody doing a brand new
dance now.
The Locomotion. That's right. That was Little Eva.
Do the locomotion.
Sing it. 1944, Gary Busey was born. He's a great actor. 1953, rocker Don Dokken was born. That's for my metalhead guys out there. 1863, the very first National Bank opens. 1891, the U.S. National Forest Service is organized. 1956, the U.S. Federal Interstate Highway System Act is signed. That get interstate highways like I-40 and stuff like that go between cities and towns and states. Interstate
That
highway.
has saved a lot of time.
That's right. 1963, the Beatles' first song, From Me to You, hits UK charts at the beginning of Beatlemania. 1964, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 passes. And in 1964, here's for my Star Wars or sci-fi gigs out there, NBC approves Gene Roddenberry's script for the pilot episode of Star Trek. That's right. Goes on
Beam me
after
up,
that.
Scotty.
Beam me up, Scotty. I got to meet Scotty one time. It's a funny
really?
story. National Almond Butter Crunch Day, National Handshake Day, National Waffle Iron Day. That's interesting. National Camera Day. And here's a good one, National Bomb Pop Day. Remember those?
Yes.
The little red, white, and blue popsicles.
Oh, yes. Emily and Lauren love them.
Mountain Dew had a flavor called Summer Breeze, and it was flavored like the Bomb Pops.
Oh.
That was so good. They even had a zero version of it. Guess which one I drank?
Oh, let me guess.
I gave the zero version of it. Wasn't as good as the sugary version, but it was still good. Congratulations again to Zoe Rumfeld, 9 years old today from Ellenboro. She was the winner of our cupcake courtesy of the Whistle Stop Bakery. We're going to see if we can get a hold of our buddy Rick Hauser this morning. See what's going on in the world of Jay's Discount Grocery. See if we can get him on the phone this morning and talk with him a little bit before we have to get off the airwaves this morning. Rick, always a pleasure to talk to.
How are you today?
There he is, Rick Hauser. Rick. Doing wonderful. Hope you are.
Oh yes, another great day in paradise.
Do you ever rest or sleep or slow down? I think you stock shelves in your sleep, don't you?
Well, I'm always around trying to figure out what we need to do and what product we need, what we need to get in here.
You're the behind the scenes guy, aren't you?
Well, we're trying to be.
That's right. Tell us about some of the great deals we got over at Jay's this morning.
Well, it's the 4th of July, Independence Day weekend. And we've got plenty of hamburger and hot dog buns. We got plenty of hamburgers, good steaks, got charcoal, got lighter fluid, got everything you need for a good cookout for the 4th of July. So what else can you say except go to Jay's and save money on what you need to have a good time? Got plenty of just chips, got all kind of chips, got everything you can think of.
That's
all
right.
you got to do is come in and get it.
4th of July coming up over the weekend, no better place I could think to go get you your hot dog buns and your hamburger buns and
drinks and chips and cookies and go to Jay's and load those buggies.
you got to remember when you're talking hamburger and hot dog buns, they're just $1.
Yeah, I mean, they're a dollar.
Just
Where else you gonna beat that?
You can't go nowhere else.
Always go in the back there and get that fresh hamburger meat. So if you need a steak, they got those back there too. Maybe have some bacon. I don't. Every now and then.
Yeah, we got plenty of bacon. Listen, we got orange juice. We got a quart size of Tropicana just for $1. So
Rick, do y'all have watermelons?
I'm trying to get some watermelons. I've got a phone call in to the guy trying to get us some, and we'll see whether we can get them or not. Hope we'll have them.
Tell us where to find you, Rick.
Well, hey, listen, we're over here off Oak Street in Forest City. Look for the Big Red J and turn in right beside it and come on down and visit.
The good thing about all your shopping needs for the 4th of July, when you walk out the store, you'll still have money in your pocket.
That is exactly
Guaranteed.
right.
Yep, you'll have it.
That's right. Rick, thanks so much. We'll talk to you again on Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Y'all come visit.
Bye-bye.
All right, Rick. Bye-bye.
Rick Hauser with Jay's Discount Grocery. Folks, it's been good, been fun being here with you this morning. We're running a little bit over, but that's okay. We'll join NCNN News already in progress. And for us here, me and Tracy. Tracy, can you say it this morning? Be good.
Be good. Be kind to each other, and it'll all come back around. We promise.